Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch One. Thanks for logging on. Today, we're looking at the Bremont BC-S2. You can see this 43mm stainless steel pilot's watch on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. You can also click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of this screen at any time to see our complete listing for this watch with accessories included, warranty remaining, and total pricing information, plus high-resolution images. Now, on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this watch has interesting proportions. 43mm across the round of the case, not including the crown. It's a reasonable 13.5mm thick with a slightly sloped bezel that will allow you to wear this with some of the tighter dress cuffs, sleeves, and of course sport jacket cuffs. But more than that, as a 43mm watch, the lug-to-lug measurement of only 50mm is remarkably compact and makes this a very easy timepiece to wear on a small wrist. My wrist is 16 centimeters, but I would say even if yours is as small as 14 in circumference, you're going to have no trouble wearing this watch. The lugs really are very pared down and elegant in their form. Now you can see from this profile shot just how stubby the lugs are. They don't project far beyond the ends of the case, and they do start to slope down, so it's easy for this watch to flow around the contours of a smaller wrist. You can also see that the semi-conforming spring bars don't force the strap into contact with the flank of the case, so you can pull the strap down and easily bend it around the tight curvature of a smaller wrist. Now, it is a very, very meaty strap. Calfskin leather on both sides in aviator fashion. It features minimal bolstering, but a beautiful contrasting off-white stitching. It also has a wonderfully classical, versatile, and finely finished satin Bremont pin buckle. Easy adjustments on the fly are the rule of the day here. Now, the watch is clearly inspired by aviation instrumentation, but the case is a little bit more complex than your standard pilot's watch. It has a gorgeous two-tone effect, courtesy of the satin-finished steel and underlying striations. You can see there's almost a steel bridge that defines the belt line of the case, and then tucked in beneath it, you can see the striated portion with PVD DLC. Now, this is what Bremont calls its triptych technology. So it's PVD, that's physical vapor deposition, and the material that's deposited is diamond-like carbon, so DLC. The shakeout is that you wind up with a coating with a hardness of 2000 Vickers, so exceptionally scratch resistant. 2000 Vickers is actually harder than most of the ceramics used in the luxury watch industry, and because the scale isn't linear, while most ceramics are between 1200 and 1800 Vickers, this one at 2000 isn't just a little harder, it's a lot harder. And you can see the complex contours of that case flank, as well as the tumble home of these lugs. They slope off to the side as well as tucking down. So this is far from standard issue pilot's watch case design. Bremont put a lot of thought into this, and the design continuity is evident throughout. It even continues between the lugs. Moving inboard, the bezel has been minimized to open up the dial. Now, there were two versions of the BC series. There was the S1, which was sub 40mm, and the S2. We have the S2 here, and it allows that aviator-style instrument dial to breathe better. The real thing in a cockpit is going to be made as large as possible for legibility, so opening up the dial is an aesthetic win for the owner. There is a flange that comprises the seconds track. It slopes down from the bezel to provide a visual transition to a very flat and two-tone dial, white on black printing, again instrument style. It features an inner chapter ring that contains a minute scale for easy reading at a glance, and the signature complication of this model is a day-date window aperture pair. You can see the aperture pair with the day and the date, and I'm happy to note that it does have a double quickset function, courtesy of the Sellita SW220 with day-date module, so you can simply pull the watch to its second setting position and then toggle clockwise or counterclockwise to double quickset the day and the date. Now, the movement in this watch is known in Bremont speak as the BE36AE. That's a Sellita SW220, essentially a ETA 2892, or rather 2824 variant. So you can see the double reversing wheels of the 2824. It has a special day-date module atop, and Bremont ambitiously certifies all of its movements as chronometers. So in addition to being automatic with a 38-hour power reserve, this Bremont Sellita SW220 with module is a Swiss chronometer. And when you unscrew the crown, which I should mention, allows a superb, for an aviator's watch, 100 meters of water resistance. You unscrew the crown, you pull it out, you do stop the balance, and you can see the splayed balance spokes of a chronometer grade balance. Very nicely done. It features Bremont's own rotor, a beautiful perlage pattern across both bridges and plates, and again, because it is a essentially ET8 2824, it retains that underlying hacking function for precise time setting to a known accurate reference clock, an atomic clock, or a known accurate quartz watch. Again, 100 meter water resistance, approximately 330 feet. That's far more than you can expect from a conventional pilot's watch. You want to put it on a textile or a rubber strap for that, but it's an added dimension of versatility to a watch that already has it in abundance. This is a brand that has a very high it factor today, and given their sponsorship of the upcoming America's Cup, there's a lot of buzz around the brand right now, but Bremont is above and beyond a pilot's watch manufacturer. You can see one of their great references on our website, watchyouwant.com.